Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
You find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. May now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
May not a throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts put up points to begin the game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. First call here coming from the shotgun. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Herbert now. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running this one left. Continuing to move past the 45. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Saints 1st down.
Get the fullback involved here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this right block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up their opening drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Jaden Reed to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. From the gun, it's May. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts make it a one-point game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Boswell at the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds his fullback. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give running right. They're calling this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert with a blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. Escapes the defender. Looking to his fullback now. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. And don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. And that one's behind him, and that's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun on 3rd down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert connects with the open man downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETA. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. 2-5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's made in the air. Connects on the crosser. Hits some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Jayden Reed. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He rolls to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10, Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Headed out right. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints face a 4-point deficit. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 21.
Fully set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, ETN gets it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now May on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pickett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Bounce outside, yields up a little bit there. 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That's Pickens with the catch out right. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He's brought down by Jamal Hill. It's a pickup of
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the Saints,
It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Etienne. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Etienne again. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. May now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working now from the gun. As that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Herbert on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
It's caught. He found some space. Again, he's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints tie it in the final minute of the half. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick.
27. Chase McLaughlin set to
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that's scary. He just made him pay.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
33. Saints.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. At the 20. He's at the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 72 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. The final throw before the break. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. Getting out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Rushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
We send a man in motion. Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Still has some space inside the 35. Jukes away from one. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air yet again, May. They look underneath here for ETN. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They go play action. Here's May. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He gets it again. And right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 10.
May looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. So comes May in his offense, going for 2.
The Colts will line up for the two.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Colts 47, Saints 28. Chris Boswell set to
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They've got a man in motion. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play.
That's good.
And it'll be first down, Colts. May now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-possession game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Colts will line up.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buying some time right. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. Here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slot man motioned over. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talents, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Herbert again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
10 yards to go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On third down, Herbert. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
21.
Desperation time here. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 41. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's ETN on the give. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense with another chance to take a shot on it.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Cap.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Saints first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
12. 59. Taylor tight.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Gain of 27 on the play.
Herbert throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
9 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within one score in the fourth.
Down, Saints.
How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They get 23 on that one. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Now give. It's ETN headed left. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 12 in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
63.
That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender runs it right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's May. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts nearing their 9th win of the season. All set now. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
70. Saints 49.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Working now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, the back's got it downfield. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Drake Greenlaw picks it up.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Herbert on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Man in motion, out of the slot. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Herbert to throw once more. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And don't wait just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
Touchdown, Saints.
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it is a first down for the Colts. And they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Setting up to pass. That's to lead again. And he's out of bounds. And that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 15.
He is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here to score.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game. It's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can reckon that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, right, Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the left by seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get, now I got you on super unleaded fuels.